getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Joined as always by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. Steve, 2 right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Well, I think we're going to see a couple of pitchers here that have had similar struggles so far this season. Both of them under 500, neither really having the season that they were expecting when they came out of spring training. So we'll see if they can turn things around here.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, Starling Marte will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. Steve Lombardozzi will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Two. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Fastball called strike, 1-2. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, when you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. Yonhervis Solarte will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Alexi Amarista will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. A 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's the payoff pitch. Center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Chris Stewart will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-2 one more time. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion, and you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
A.J. Burnett will get his first shot at it here. Andrew McCutchen will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the 3-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ian Kennedy makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Justin Upton will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Now the 1-2. Hard hit towards center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Jordy Mercer will step in now. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
He's set, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss with the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Will Myers will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Yonhervis Solarte will step in. He homered his last time around. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Ramiro Pena will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like...
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Matt Kemp will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team at RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Padres lead it 3-2. Josh Harrison will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Ball 2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this level.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but At least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag put down by Amarista. He is out at second base.
This throw had to be on the money because this guy got out of the blocks pretty quickly that time over at first. But this throw is an absolute pearl. Never gets more than 5-6 feet off the ground, and he guns him down.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. So 1-2 with one away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Here he comes on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Chris Stewart will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Padres lead it 3-2. Will Myers will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here it comes, 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here now the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 5-3.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Josh Harrison will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Myers is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Pirates lead it 5-3. Alexi Amarista will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65, Jose Valverde. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 3, Derek.
Jose Tabata is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. Alex Torres will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 54, Alex Torres.
Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there, base hit. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the full count offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Andrew McCutchen will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. Marte scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate, and he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
He has been money all year long with runners in scoring position, and it just seems like he lives for situations like this. He goes out and hammers this ball, and that's going to be 3 more onto his already impressive RBI total.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 9-3. Antonio Bastardo will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Matt Kemp get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with the at-bat there. He worked it to a 3-1 count, got 2 good pitches to hit, but couldn't make contact with either one of them.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
And this has been his problem all night long. He just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Tommy Medica will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, still way back. It's 9-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Vincent now playing center field.
1-1 pitch on the way.
Number 24.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ballgame. Maben will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Pittsburgh leads this one 9-3. Cameron Maben will stand in. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Standing in now, Alexi Amarista. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses, ball 4. Derek Norris will dig in. Popped out his first time. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Once again a 3-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center, and this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home, and the runner will score from first.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Yonherba Solarte will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
1-2. Grounded, foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Another 1-2 delivery. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Step on the bag for one.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Ramiro Pena is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with another 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Andrew McCutchen. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
final line score.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Before the weekend series get underway, here are the highlights from Thursday's action. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and the Pirates came away with the win, 9-4. Andrew McCutchen really cashed in at the plate with 3 hits and 6 RBIs. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. At the moment, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, 3 games back. The Braves battled the Giants at AT&T.
Getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Starling Marte will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Ready now on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And if you do nothing else in the first inning, you want to at least give your cleanup guy a chance to hit with a runner in scoring position. Well, he gets that chance here, and he follows through on it. He drives this one for 2 bases and picks up that opening run of the game.
Into the box, Derek Norris. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Fryer's forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Padres 1 and the Pirates 0. Josh Harrison will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. Sean Rodriguez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Chris Stewart will stand in. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag for Norris, and he is out at the plate.
I guess maybe he's holding up to make sure that this ball doesn't get caught because he doesn't get a very good jump from second base. And this ball is played perfectly off the wall, and the relay throw winds up nailing him trying to score.
Stepping in now, Francisco Liriano. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Around third and being waved on home. And he will cross as well. And they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Padres 1. Will Middlebrooks will get it started here for the Friars with Jed Jerko waiting on deck next. Brandon Morrow will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, I guess you could say that this sacrifice was partially successful. He makes the third baseman fielding, so that's a plus. He gets 1 runner up to third, and that's a plus. But they do get the fielder's choice at second, so it won't be scored a sacrifice. So I guess that's a minus.
Yonhervis Solarte will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a hard liner towards short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Steve Lombardozzi ready to go here as we begin the third. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Josh Harrison will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, bud.
Now the 1-2. Fouled back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Get a hold of that one.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. 3-1 on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Gregory Polanco will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Will Myers will stand in. He popped out in his last time. The 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa, depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Matt Kemp will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times,
and hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Justin Upton will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. He's set, now the pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Upton awaits the 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Liriano has got it, and the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Pirates 2. Francisco Liriano will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Andrew McCutchen will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-1 now to McCutcheon. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Derek Norris will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? 3-2, here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at 3rd.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, hard hit ball to second. One there on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Tommy Medica will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Jose Tabata will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 31, Jose Tabata.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Upton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Steve Lombardozzi will dig in. He doubled his last time. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-1 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Padres lead it 3-2. Jeff Locke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Will Myers will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck. Full count pitch on its way. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Myers will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1. Pedro Alvarez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Pedro Alvarez.
Here's the full count offering. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Josh Harrison will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Derek Norris will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Gregory Polanco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Sean Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Rodriguez.
The 2-1 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2 and 2. Fouled back. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
In now, Chris Stewart. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
For the Pirates. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates visited the Friars in downtown San Diego, and it was the Pods who collected the W. The final score was 3-2. The Kansas City Royals paid visit to Wrigleyville to match up against the Cubs, and it was Kansas City who came away victorious. The score was 2-1. Jason Frazier earned the victory on the mound, his first of the season. The Washington Nationals were in Cincy to do battle with the Reds, and it was the Nationals who came out on top 5-0. Jordan Zimmerman twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound for the victory. The Diamondbacks took
Getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. Pirates baseball starts right now. Saturday night baseball here, downtown at Petco Park. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Corey Hart will take his first cuts of the ball game here. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Jordy Mercer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. 3-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tommy Medica will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Will Myers will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
The payoff pitch one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the runner will score from second, and he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with one away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Stepping in now, Don Herbis Solarte. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the Pirates nothing. Sean Rodriguez will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Andrew McCutchen will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Pedro Alvarez will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's one.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Josh Harrison will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the payoff pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, when you're up 4-0, you can survive solo home runs. This is one of the first real mistakes he's made, but luckily it's only going to cost him 1 run.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Chris Stewart, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another payoff pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Stewart will dig in. The popped out his first time. Ready now on 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up. Padres lead it 4-1. James Shields will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. So 1-2 with one away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Will Myers will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Pirates 1. Starling Marte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Starling Marte.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Corey Hart will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and Hart has himself a base hit. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he made a pretty nice comeback and looked like he was on the verge of working out of this inning unscored upon, but he made one final mistake here. It's going to cost him 3 runs after all.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Standing in now, Josh Harrison. This is foul right side. The 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Padres lead it 5-4. Brandon Compton will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Carlos Quentin will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Jordy Mercer will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
In there, a base hit. The relay, man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. But when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Jose Tabata will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Corey Hart.
Scott Elbert will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Scott Elbert.
Corey Hart will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. The 3-1 is on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. The next 3-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Yeah, and you know, when you get later into a ball game, you always hate to give away that go-ahead run. But I think the situation here dictates that they needed to take the double play, so that's a bargain that they're going to have to settle for.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-5. Jared Hughes will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Will Nieves will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Scott Elbert will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. The 1-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Cameron Maben will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late inning.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Robbie Erlin will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And it's gone! A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. His second home run of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Josh Harrison. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Foul. Once again a 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's the 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Jordy Mercer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Friars 6. Will Myers will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Tony Watson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. The 1-1. Change up just off to Black, and it's 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. Who's really going to need to work toward getting a ground ball here.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. The second for 1. On to first, and these fans will sit right back down now. It's a double play, and there are 2 gone.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Now a swing and a ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Jose Valverde come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Steve Lombardozzi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Corey Hart. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Sean Rodriguez will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Pirates leave 1 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Tommy Medica will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach it. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista. A little bit outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled back. The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count offering on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Pedro Alvarez. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 10 hits.
All I think about I just want you. I just want you.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Saturday provided some great baseball and some interesting storylines, so let's get to it. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and it was the Pirates who prevailed. The final score was 7-6. Pedro Alvarez launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Kansas City Royals were visiting the Cubbies at Wrigley.
Getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. Pirates baseball starts right now. From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Starling Marte will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Chris Stewart will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Here he comes on 3-0, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Jeff Locke will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher, and whoa, that one hurts.
Starling Marte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 3-1 is on the way. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Now on 3-2, this ball's belted into right center, and they're not going to have a shot at this one. This could be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the sand out there. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And they push the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And Kemp will drift over for a look, but this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Tommy Medica will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Will Myers will dig in. He popped out his first time. Ready now on 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Alexi Amarista will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. He'll try again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Matt Kemp will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And he pops him up back behind second base. Lombardozzi has got it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Friars 2. Gregory Polanco will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Starling Marte will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And this is hit on the ground down the line to 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And 1 away in the inning here as you see the Padres modeling their camouflage jerseys this afternoon. Popular here as a salute to the many servicemen and women in the San Diego area. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2 with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still lead it 3-2. Derek Norris will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Josh Harrison will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now. Gregory Polanco will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in from 3rd base.
Jordy Mercer will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Runner goes for 2nd, and he'll be tagged out at 2nd base on a good, smart play there. A man at 3rd with 1 away. So 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Chris Stewart will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
This is one of those guys that's always been known as more of a defensive catcher than an offensive threat. But he is a big guy, so when he does square him up, they go a long way.
Dale Thayer is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 32, Dale.
A couple lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the box, Jeff Locke. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Starling Marte will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap at the wall by Upton, but he can't bring it back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Stepping in now, Steve Lombardozzi. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Pirates lead it 8-2. Matt Kemp will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Jed Jerko will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. And this would be a perfect spot here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, still 8-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Torres will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot.
And that misses. 2-1.
Ramiro Pena.
Now here it comes. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Fouled straight back. 3-2, here it comes. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1, as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Josh Harrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Liner caught by Middlebrooks at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
the batter, number 2.
Jordy Mercer will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
Chris Stewart will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
I just want you. I just want
1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Norris will look this one in, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Bucks 10 and the Friars 2. Derek Norris will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Alexi Amarista will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Lombardozzi relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jeff Locke will get an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and he's really earned it. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Robbie Erlin will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled back. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. The 2-2 coming. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or 2, they could really make this interesting.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Padres 5. Andrew McCutchen will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Corey Hart will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Josh Harrison will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now the 3-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Will Myers will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Alexi Amarista will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Good job there to shut the door as they wind up ending the month on a winning note.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 10-5. So long from San Diego.
1 error. They left 6.